Welcome to Off Topic with Tim and Matt, our fantastic sports podcast where we always go off topic. Okay, we're going to talk Major League Baseball. Not a lot going on MLB. You're going to touch Dodgers, Chicago in Japan. So first, let's go. This is a fun story out of Pittsburgh. So Pittsburgh Pirates are home to a phenom of a pitcher, a guy named Paul Skeens. 6'3", 238. Throws unbelievable, nasty pitches at 100 miles an hour. And last year, he wins Rookie of the Year.
Yep.
Brilliant baseball player. It's a great catch. So, Topps Baseball Cards has a promo. They pick a player like a Paul Skeens that's looking to be Rookie of the Year. And for one game, they put a patch on his jersey. He plays the game with the patch. They take the patch off. He autographs it, autographs his rookie card, and then they put it in with all the other playing cards in those little packages, stick it in a box, and they send it out. And it's completely random, right? There are years people don't find them because the box doesn't get sold and no one finds it, and it's sitting on a shelf somewhere. So this is a big deal.
Yes.
And Paul Skeens especially could have gone Cy Young and Rookie of the Year. His girlfriend is Olivia Dunn, who's a very savvy NIL player gymnast from LSU.
Yep.
So there's a lot of hype around this guy. And he's really fun to watch. His pitches are just unreal. So Christmas rolls around, and some 11-year-old kid in LA, California, tells his parents the only thing he wants for Christmas is a box, get the whole carton of Topps playing cards. So you get 20 packets per box or something like that?
More like 100.
100 bucks, whatever. You get a bunch.
Yeah.
And, each little packet has 10 cards or something,
Yeah.
right? Lo and behold, this 11-year-old kid gets the Paul Skeens
One of one.
One of one. That's it. There's only one. He's got the patch that's autographed. He's got the rookie card that's autographed. And this guy could be a Hall of Famer. He's unreal. So now, what does he do with the card? He's 11 years old.
Yes.
This story tells the tale of why Pittsburgh will never win a World Series. Because Pittsburgh, in their wisdom, turns to an 11-year-old kid living in Los Angeles and says, hey, if you give us this card, we'll give you lifetime season tickets behind home plate for the Pittsburgh Pirates.
And a Paul Skeens jersey.
And a Paul Skeens jersey. Pittsburgh Pirate fans don't even want those tickets. They want the jersey. They could go buy it, wait outside and get him to autograph it. And then Olivia Dunn, his cute, very sexy girlfriend, is like, oh, I'll buy it off you. And you can sit next to me in the luxury box for one game. He's 11. He's not 13. It's not going to work. What is wrong with you? No, he's not going to give it up for that crap. Who wants to go to a Pittsburgh game for life when you live in LA? You're going to give him a US Air voucher card where he can just scan it and get on the plane and go to games and come back in time for bed? No. Give the kid some money. Here, we'll tutor you up. And give you a tuition, a Carnegie Mellon, so you can come see the games and get a top-flight education while you're at it.
Yeah. No, they have, what is it? Half a million. Half a million that.
$550,000. It's going to auction now.
Yeah, it's going to go to auction. He's getting $550,000.
That's the going price. It could go up, could fluctuate, but that's about it.
Smart parents are going to, put that away for him for his education, buy a house. Be set up as he gets out of school. He's 11.
Get a financial planner, put it in a trust, and when he's 55 years old, it'll be worth $5 million and he can retire.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
we hope. Assuming, but
smart moves with that. It could set him up, and that's one of the things that my son's gotten into NFL cards.
Yeah.
And one of his buddies pulled a one of one.
Yeah.
But it was for the lowest rated one of one, and he could sell it for $200.
It's still kind of cool to have, right?
So he's not selling it. He's going to keep it, right? But the Pat Mahomes one of one, it's $250,000, right? Already.
Baseball cards still rule in the
card
industry. Yeah. Something about baseball cards has always been the big thing. Yeah.
Because baseball is so big across all of North America, and South America, and Japan, whatnot. But baseball cards are big across North America. Hockey cards in Canada are huge.
Yes,
in Canada, right. But it's baseball in the rest of the world.
Yeah.
So
yeah. But it's just Pittsburgh. Olivia Dunn, you'd sit next to in a luxury box.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even take that.
So
why? Wow. Hi. What do you want to talk about? I don't know. I'm 11. Do you like Transformers?
He's be like just staring at her the whole time.
Do you have like, hey, do you play, I don't know.
Pokemon Go.
Pokemon Go.
Fortnite.
You like Fortnite? Like, what the hell is an 11-year-old kid going to talk to Olivia Dunn about?
Yeah.
She's very sweet. She's very savvy. And I'm a big Olivia Dunn fan because, she's doing really well in NIL and a lot of people know who she is and God love her. But I'm going to sit next to you for a game?
Yeah.
No.
Hey, Paul Skeens is hilarious too. Some of his interviews have been just hilarious. But the best was when he won Rookie of the Year and he just sat there straight faced.
Yeah.
Like it didn't even matter. Right. And, inside, the guy's like jumping up and down inside, but he's just so funny. Such a character.
And deadpan. And someone said, how does it feel? Good. Jesus.
And poor Olivia Dunn's beside him, just killing herself.
She's laughing.
Because she knows he's just.
He's a phenom. I'm a huge Paul Skeens fan. Of course, MLB being MLB, I can never see Pittsburgh games when he's pitching because God forbid, they're just clueless marketing wise. Anyway, that's it for that issue. We'll go over to Jay Suck for a quick minute. Here's a bit of foreshadowing in the Vladimir Guerrero saga. I go over to the shopping mall, poke my head into the lids, and they bring up the picture of Vladimir Guerrero jersey, 30% off. Because chances are they can't sign him and he's going to be gone. And it's just like, I'd be embarrassed to wear a Jays jersey these days because it's just like, oh my God, really? He wants $500,000. He doesn't want to defer the $500,000.
Yeah.
He wants it all up front, which is called, cap trouble. And so it's just a big mess.
Yeah.
I think they're going to sign him. Aaron Judge was the same saga with the Yankees a couple of years ago. It dragged on for the whole season. And the 11th hour, they found a deal. Jays have to sign Vladdy. They have to sign Bo Bichette. There's no other reason to show up to the games.
I think the big thing for those two players are, do I want to stay here for another 4 years of ineptitude?
Yeah.
Right? They want to know the teams has a plan going forward to get better. What are they trying to do to get better?
Yeah.
Now, with the Jays, you got to give them credit. They were in on Ohtani. They were in on Yamamoto. They were in on Sasaki. And,
and they made a good thing. And they moved their Japanese pitcher that they got from Seattle to Houston and got, amongst other guys, a young pitcher. God, I can't remember his name. But Billy Wagner Jr.
Yeah.
Who's really, really good.
Yeah.
So they do have some building blocks, but they have to have Vladdy and Bo.
Yeah.
Because they're going to sell the tickets. With them gone, people aren't that excited about it anymore.
If they want to get better, they need to have that Vladdy and Bo signed.
Yeah, exactly.
And with that Vladdy and Bo signed, they need to be the ones driving.
Yeah.
Getting free agents, getting players to Toronto.
And Sasaki came for interviews, and the entire team, including Bo, a couple of pitchers, and who's that outfielder? I'm brain for. I haven't watched enough games. Whatever his name is, they all met him and tried to sell him on Toronto.
Yeah.
So the whole team and the players got involved, and but nobody wants to sign with Toronto these days because they're not going anywhere.
Well,
and you're paying extra taxes.
It's a lack of certainty.
Yeah.
So
terrible front office. So. That's it for that.
The deferred money is another huge thing, and this is one of the things that I saw an article today about Blake Snell signed with the Dodgers.
Yeah,
right, and he deferred a bunch of money to the end, $62 million or something like that.
So his career ends, and they still pay him.
Yes,
is the way that
and
works.
whatever schedule they want.
Yeah,
but $52 million of it was a signing bonus. Now your salary, your base wage, you get paid where you're playing. So in Los Angeles, it's going to get taxed as his base wage.
Yeah.
He collects the signing bonus in the off season where he lives.
In Florida, I think, right?
No, Seattle or Washington State.
Oh, really? Okay.
No tax.
No tax.
So that $52 million is tax free. He's saving almost $7 million in income tax by getting a huge chunk of it as a signing bonus. So it's how you manipulate it. The unfortunate part is in Canada, you're getting taxed, right? So it doesn't matter if he defers it or signing bonuses or whatnot. That $500 million is getting hit hard.
Yeah. And you're making tens of millions, so you pay an extra $7 million in taxes, but you're still got like $15 million in the bank.
Yeah.
And the U.S. dollar against the Canadian dollar, you're getting paid in U.S. dollars, and you're buying stuff, your rent, your Starbucks, whatever, in Canadian dollars. So you're fine,
Yes.
And then the Major League Baseball pension plan, even if they go broke, you play more than 10 years, you're guaranteed about $100,000 a year.
Yeah.
In pension money. So it's
not bad.
Not bad. Now, one quick more thing in MLB. Your boys and the Cubs are in Japan.
Japan, huge, huge this week. They are starting out Tuesday night, Wednesday night, early morning. I guess Monday morning, Wednesday or Tuesday morning, Wednesday morning. They're playing each other the first 2 games of the season.
Yeah,
that count. Now they're over there and they're playing Japanese teams.
And they play each other or Japanese teams?
Just right now, they're playing Japanese teams.
Right.
They play each other Tuesday and Wednesday.
Gotcha. Yeah,
those count to Major League Baseball standings.
Yes.
For the season.
Yes, that's right. And it's still preseason for the other ones. Yeah. Okay. It's a little complicated.
Yeah. It's just because they're going over there. They went there last week, and they've got to play some ball. So they've been playing against Japanese teams. The Hanshin Tigers shut them both out.
Japanese baseball is fantastic.
Unbelievable. 3-0. 3-0 against the Dodgers, and 3-0 against the Cubs as well. They're one of the better teams in Japan. And both the Dodgers and the Cubs have beaten other teams over there. They've lost to other teams, but back-to-back shutouts. No other team over there shut them both out.
That's incredible.
Or swept both of them, and then with shutouts. So
there's a high school baseball tournament in Japan. I don't know where it is, but they sell out 30,000 seat stadiums for about 6 straight days.
Yeah.
It is massive. It's high school. It's massive. And the competition is unreal.
Yeah.
Guys will dislocate shoulders, pop it in and get back in there and hit a home run. Like everything. It's great.
So Ohtani hits long home run in return to Japan. He hit a home run in one of the games there.
Tokyo Stadium.
And it drove it out of the park, and they lost it. It was like the silence beforehand was crazy, and then he just cranks this thing out of the park,
and they go crazy.
Oh, it was nuts!
Awesome.
It was absolutely insane.
Just awesome.
So
my bucket list is to go see to go to that tournament in Japan.
Yeah,
it looks like it's so much fun, and see a game in Tijuana, because apparently the Tijuana games are like their single A team.
Yeah.
Like it's just a blast. People dress up. There's like dance contests.
Oh,
tacos are unreal.
I've heard baseball in Mexico it's so much fun.
Yeah.
It's a big festival going on around the game.
God love them. I would fly directly and not go through the States because I don't want to be interned in Arizona for.
I sent Tim a video earlier this week. And I don't know if it's which one of the Japanese players for the Cubs it was, either
the samurai sword.
Yeah, but
I sent that to you. I thought I sent that to you.
No, I said what?
Whatever. We watch
or the other. We send videos to each other all the time,
and they're all above board.
Yeah.
Sports related.
So you got Seiya Suzuki and Shoto Imanaga that play for the Cubs. Are both Japanese players.
Yeah.
One of them was taking batting practice with a samurai sword
Katana.
and was actually slicing the balls in half.
Insane.
And so whoever is standing there videoing it for him took half a ball to the head. You see the players like, oh, sorry about that. Felt bad.
Holding it like a baseball bat and slicing the ball right in half with the samurai sword. That's crazy.
Craig Counsell's the head coach for the Cubs. And there was another video of the sake ceremony.
Okay.
When they got there, the players doing the sake with him and whatnot, and the robes and everything. It's really cool. The 3 Japanese players for the Dodgers were doing a mandatory sushi.
Okay.
Sushi and sake night for the players, where they had some of the best chefs come in.
Oh,
and
okay.
do sushi fresh in front of them.
Wow, it's incredible.
Yeah, it's just crazy. But one of the things, Kiki Hernandez is a fan favorite of the Dodgers. Not a great regular season, an average regular season player.
Playoff gem.
Playoff hero all over the place.
He's going to the Hall of Fame on his playoff numbers.
But and he sings, he dances, he's just this happy guy that's laughing all the time. He is a hero in Japan.
Yeah.
He had quite the following, and he's walking down the street and he's talking away, and I think he's Puerto Rican.
He's Latino. Yeah.
He's Latino. And
That's a good question.
But he's going on down there, like walking with these people, and he's chatting away, and he's dancing with them, and they're laughing, and they're just eating it up. He's just quite the character. Puerto Rican, yeah. I absolutely love Kiki Hernandez. Yeah. He's so funny. I'm glad the Dodgers got him back. He was a free agent, and it was dragging out, and all the Dodgers fans were sitting on edge. And I think they were more happy about signing this utility player than they were about Shohei Ohtani.
Well, he's a regular everyday. He's a regular shortstop? He's an infielder.
No, he plays all over. He's a utility player, yeah.
But he's like 5'10" with those powerful legs, and he's really fast on the bases.
Yeah.
And he forced the World Series. He bounced he forced an error. Who were they playing
against?
The Yankees. Because he went second, third. And he forced them to make a play they didn't want to make, and they botched it, and that set up the game-winning play. He's so dynamic in the playoffs.
So he was on first when Aaron Judge dropped the ball.
Yes.
Right? And he ran up from first, because Aaron Judge is coming in for the ball. He ran from first towards second really hard and made Aaron Judge turn his head and look.
Yeah.
And that's where Aaron Judge dropped the ball. But he stopped, right? Because he thought Aaron was going to catch it.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, Aaron dropped it, picks it up, throws it second. He just put it out a second, but he's safe, right? On the next play, the hit was to shortstop, and the way that he came into third base, because he had to go, was a force.
He jumped early.
He got a good jump on it, but he bowed out, so he cut off the line of sight of the third baseman to the shortstop. And when he came in for the slide, the third baseman dropped the ball.
Yeah.
Right? So he's a smart player.
It doesn't show up in stat sheets. You won't see that in a stat sheet. But it shows up in the win column, and he's just one of those players. Him and Max Muncy.
Yeah.
I'm predicting Max Muncy, his career's going to end pretty soon, and the Dodgers, being the smart team they are, they're going to get him coaching in the minor leagues.
100%.
And Max Muncy is a savvy guy, not big numbers, but he's going to be a coach in the major leagues in the next 10 years.
14 consecutive on
walks.
base. Well, he got a couple of hits in there, but a lot of it was walks. But 14 consecutive plate appearances he made base.
He's just smart, and he's one of these guys. He doesn't have overwhelming skill, so he has to be smart to stay in the major leagues. And he's a team guy, and he's a leader. Like he's a leader on that team. Him and Kiki, and they're going to be part of the Dodger organization forever.
Yeah, Muncy plays first and third.
Yeah,
good defensive prowess. You can trust him there.
Yeah, decent bat, power.
Some good power.
Yeah,
but he's smart. He'll take balls hit fouls a lot.
Yeah,
to get the balls to walk.
Yeah,
right?
And wear down the pitcher.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so that's it for Muay Thai next Saturday, the 27th. My son is in Squamish. If you can get tickets to go to Squamish, it's going to be I'm going. Hopefully, my wife's going.
I get tickets to go to Cancun. So
you're going to Cancun. That's right. Yeah. So anyway, we'll have some highlights from my son's Squamish fight coming up. Muay Thai, traditional Muay Thai. We're going to, in the not too distant future, have our podcast from the gym in Chilliwack. And that'll be really special. We're getting that organized right now. So yeah. So that's it for Off Topic with Tim and Matt. Link, subscribe, and please comment. We want all your comments. Anything you want to say, we'll read it on air.
Not link. Like.
Oh, like. Yeah.
Subscribe, comment.
I'm excited. Subscribe and comment. Okay. So that wraps up Tim and Matt. Off Topic, Tim and Matt. Off Topic. Woo!